Day 111, or April the 21st, Solomon in all his glory. Our thoughts today are rooted in 2 Chronicles chapter 1 verse 7. That night God appeared to Solomon and said to him, "Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Now the big picture surrounding this verse. When Solomon replaced his father David as king of Israel, on the face of it he had the world at his feet. He was promised wisdom from God and then went on to build the temple that had been the dream and vision of his father David. The chronicler repeats many of the details that are recorded earlier in the Bible, including lots of information about the furniture as well as the temple itself. We have to remind ourselves that his record was made many years after the temple had been built and later destroyed by Nebuchadnezzar's Babylonian army. If, as many believe, the chronicler was Ezra, he was heavily involved in seeing the temple rebuilt under Zerubbabel when the Jews returned to the Promised Land after the exile. And now today's action step. In our daydreaming moments, how many of us will have wondered what we would do if we had a genie in a bottle and were granted one wish? What would we ask for, and what would our motives be? Solomon made the most of his opportunity with God and asked for wisdom and knowledge. His was a world where material wealth and the ostentatious showing off of it were very important. Wealth and power were closely entwined. In our 21st century world, where we are encouraged to think that the more we know, the more we can do, it's interesting that Solomon asked for wisdom and then knowledge. Knowing how to use what you know is so much more important than simply knowing lots of stuff. It's fascinating to ponder on this, because what it tells us is that with wisdom from God, we can each be as useful to God as the most gifted academic. Why not ask God how you can better use what you already know, rather than simply trying to know more?